According to the U.S. Patent Office, in the 1800s, Black Americans accounted for thousands of patents. Most are items that we use daily. The refrigerator by John Stanford, 1891. The traffic light, the comb, portable shields used during war by H. Spears. This is the generation of Negroes who allegedly could not read, write, and were treated like animals by incoming white European immigrants, strategically photoed plowing their fields, picking their cotton and other commodities, then depicted to be slaves, versus planters, which is what the word plantation is derived from. Prior to the 1700s, you didn't see white planters because, well, they weren't planters in their homeland of Europe. A participle is a word formed from a verb and used as an adjective or description. And according to etymology, plantation is the participle of planter. So plantation describes a planter. By definition, a planter is a proprietor of a cultivated estate or a plantation owner. Today, the words planter and farmer are used interchangeably, although during the 1800s, when the word was created, a farmer was a person who was hired to collect taxes. So now when you see historical texts and strategic photos, know without a shadow of a doubt that the white man in the clean clothes smoking a pipe was a mere tax collector, and the black man in the dirty clothes was the planter, or translated to modern day, the CEO.
If I had seen, I wouldn't have been around here in 1962. The Negroes in Alexander, Georgia decided to straighten their backs up.
Etowah Mounds was once named Itula, and it's a Maya word meaning principal town. The descendants of Itula were called the Tulatsi. In Oklahoma Creek language, Tulatsi translated to Tolshe. Tolshe is the origin of Tulsa, as in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And if you don't know anything else about Negro history, you definitely know what happened in Tulsa. So how did you end up in Oklahoma in the first place if that was Indian territory? Let me unpack this real quick so that we could know for a fact that this whole reparations thing is way bigger than slavery.
Light-colored skin, as well possibly as green or blue eyes. All three of those characteristics are not typical of Native American people.
I'm off beat. What? You always have to turn when the double beats come on. My name is Genevieve Iron Lightning. My Lakota name is Tokahe Najimi, or stands for woman, and I'm the descendant of Chief Iron Lightning. I kind of was born dancing. It makes me feel connected, like I'm in touch with my ancestors and my culture.
I am an Oglala Lakota, and I come from our very sacred holy land, the Black Hills.
A federal pot now worth more than $1 billion that sits here in the U.S. Treasury Department waiting to be collected by 9 Sioux tribes. The money stems from a 1980 Supreme Court ruling that set aside $105 million to compensate the Sioux for the taking of the Black Hills in 1877. They're an isolated mountain range rich in minerals that stretch from South Dakota to Wyoming.
There's a Lakota word called kuchila. That means, my teachers all taught me that means stay low. And that's what those men's traditional dances are supposed to do. They're out there and they're supposed to stay low. Get down like you're hunting, like you're sneaking up on something. And it's actually kind of a workout when you're bending and working these muscles in here. A lot of people don't know that. They think, oh, I could get out there and do that. But you dance a whole song in your kuchila the whole time like that, and you're still moving your foot like with the beat. That's a lot of work. So that's what I do out there.